Question 1. What should you do when you see the sign? A. Accelerate to pass quickly. B. Be prepared to stop. C. Sound your horn. D. Ignore pedestrians. Answers is B. Be prepared to stop. This sign indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. You must slow down, be prepared to stop, and give way to pedestrians on or approaching the crossing. Question 2. What does this sign mean? A. Stop ahead. B. Give way to traffic. C. You have priority. D. No entry. Answers is B. Give way to traffic. This is a give way sign. It means you must give way to traffic on the road you are entering or crossing, slowing down or stopping if necessary. Question 3. When approaching a roundabout, what is the correct procedure if this sign is displayed? A. Enter without yielding. B. Signal right for all exits. C. Give way to traffic. D. Stop before entering. Answers is C. Give way to traffic. This sign indicates a roundabout. When approaching, you must give way to traffic already in the roundabout unless otherwise directed by traffic lights or police. Question 4. What action should you take when you see a no entry sign? A. Proceed with caution. B. Do not enter that road. C. Only enter if empty. D. Entry permitted for residents. Answers is B. Do not enter that road. The no entry sign prohibits all vehicles from entering the road or lane where the sign is displayed. You must find an alternative route. Question 5. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Uneven road. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Steep descent. This sign warns drivers of a steep descent ahead. You should select a lower gear to use engine braking and control your speed, especially with heavy vehicles. Question 6. What should you do if you encounter this sign on a wet road? A. Speed up. B. Reduce speed. C. Brake sharply. D. Maintain speed. Answers is B. Reduce speed. This sign indicates a slippery road ahead. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance, especially in wet conditions. Question 7. What does this road sign mean for goods vehicles? A. Overtaking allowed. B. No overtaking. C. Minimum speed limit. D. Priority for goods. Answers is B. No overtaking. This sign means no overtaking for goods vehicles. Drivers of goods vehicles are prohibited from overtaking other motor vehicles from this point. Question 8. What is the primary purpose of this sign? A. Start of a city. B. Start of a motorway. C. Tourist attraction. D. Hospital ahead. Answers is B. Start of a motorway. This sign indicates the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Motorways typically have higher speed limits, restricted access, and specific rules for vehicles allowed. Question 9. What action is required when seeing the sign? A. Proceed quickly. B. Stop before the line. C. Yield to pedestrians. D. Only stop for police. Answers is B. Stop before the line. This is a stop sign. You must stop completely before the stop line or crossing. and ensure the way is clear before proceeding. Question 10. What does this sign mean for driving straight? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight only. C. Turn left only. D. No straight movement. Answers is B. Proceed straight only. This sign means proceed straight. Drivers are required to continue straight ahead in the direction by the arrow. Question 11. What is by this sign on the road? A. Minimum speed. B. Max speed 50 km per hour. C. Recommended speed. D. End of all limits. Answers is B. Max speed 50. This sign indicates a maximum speed limit of 50 km per hour. You must not exceed this speed in the area where the sign is posted. Question 12. What should you do when you see this sign indicating children ahead? A. Speed up. B. Reduce speed. C. Sound horn. D. Maintain speed. Answers is B. Reduce speed. This sign warns of children ahead, often near schools or playgrounds. You must reduce your speed and be extra vigilant for children crossing or playing near the road. Question 13. What does this sign tell you about parking? A. Parking permitted. B. No parking. C. Parking for residents. D. Limited parking. Answers is B. No parking. This sign means no parking. You are not allowed to park your vehicle in the area where this sign is displayed, though temporary stopping for might be permitted. Question 14. What does this sign indicate for cyclists? A. No bicycles. B. Cycle track. C. Shared path. D. Prohibited. Answers is B. Cycle track. This sign indicates a cycle track. It designates a path or lane exclusively for bicycles, and other vehicles are generally prohibited from using it. Question 15. What should a driver do if they encounter the sign? A. U-turn allowed. B. No U-turn. C. U-turn for taxis. D. U-turn at next junction. Answers is B. No U-turn. This sign means no. Drivers are prohibited from making a U-turn at the intersection or section of the road where this sign is posted. Question 16. What does this sign mean regarding turning left? A. Turn left only. B. No left turn. C. Left turn recommended. D. Left turn for buses. Answers is B. No left turn. This sign means no left turn. Drivers are prohibited from making a left turn at the intersection where this sign is displayed. Question 17. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Curve to the left. B. Curve to the right. C. Road narrows. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Curve to the right. This sign warns of a dangerous curve to the right ahead. You should slow down before entering the curve and maintain control of your vehicle. Question 18. What action is required upon seeing this sign? A. Parking allowed. B. No stopping. C. Stopping for buses. D. Limited stopping. Answers is B. No stopping. This sign means no stopping. You are not allowed to stop your vehicle in the area where this sign is displayed for any reason, even briefly. Question 19. What does this sign indicate about overtaking? A. Overtake freely. B. No overtaking. C. Overtake if safe. D. Overtake slow vehicles. Answers is B. No overtaking. This sign indicates no overtaking. Drivers are prohibited from overtaking other motor vehicles from this point until an end of no overtaking sign is seen. Question 20. What should you do when you see this sign indicating road works? A. Ignore workers. B. Reduce speed. C. Sound horn. D. Change lanes quickly. Answers is B. Reduce speed. This sign warns of road works ahead. You should reduce your speed, be alert for workers and equipment, and follow any temporary traffic directions. Question 21. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Two-way traffic. B. One-way road. C. Dead end. D. Pedestrian zone. Answers is B. One-way road. This sign indicates a one-way road. Traffic flows in only one direction. Ensure you are driving in the correct direction. Question 22. What does this sign indicate about the priority of the road? A. Give way. B. Priority road. C. Stop ahead. D. No entry. Answers is B. Priority road. This sign designates the road as a priority road. Drivers on this road have priority over traffic entering from minor roads or intersections, unless otherwise directed. Question 23. What does this sign tell you about the use of the horn? A. Sound horn freely. B. No sounding of horn. C. Sound horn if needed. D. Emergency only. Answers is B. No sounding of horn. This sign means no sounding of horn. It is typically used in residential areas or near hospitals to maintain quiet. Question 24. What should you expect when you see this warning sign? A. No traffic lights. B. Traffic light ahead. C. Roundabout ahead. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Traffic light ahead. This sign warns of a traffic light ahead. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and stop if the light is red or amber. Question 25. What does this sign indicate about pedestrian movement? A. No pedestrians. B. Pedestrian track. C. Shared path. D. Pedestrians prohibited. Answers is B. Pedestrian track. This sign indicates a pedestrian track. It designates a path or area exclusively for pedestrians, and vehicles are generally prohibited from using it. Question 26. What does this sign mean for oncoming traffic? A. You have priority. B. Oncoming has priority. C. Two-way traffic. D. No entry. Answers is B. Oncoming has priority. This sign means priority over oncoming traffic is, you must give way to oncoming vehicles when passing through a narrow section of road. Question 27. What does this sign indicate regarding entry for all vehicles? A. Entry allowed. B. No entry for vehicles. C. Emergency vehicles only. D. Temporary entry. Answers is B. No entry for vehicles. This sign means no entry for all vehicles or movement prohibited. It prevents all vehicles from entering the road or area. Question 28. What does this sign indicate about parking zones? A. No parking. B. Parking place ahead. C. Paid parking. D. Residential parking. Answers is B. Parking place ahead. This sign indicates a parking place ahead. It informs drivers that there is an area for parking vehicles further along the road. Question 29. What does this sign mean for turning right? A. Go straight. B. Turn right only. C. Turn left. D. No right turn. Answers is B. Turn right only. This sign means turn right. Drivers are required to make a right turn at the intersection or junction where this sign is displayed. Question 30. What is by this sign on a road? A. Maximum speed. B. Minimum speed 50. C. Recommended speed. D. End of speed limit. Answers is B. Minimum speed 50. This sign indicates a minimum speed limit of 50. Vehicles must not travel below this speed unless road conditions make it unsafe. Question 31. What does this sign mean when displayed with a distance? A. Road closed. B. Object ahead. C. Speed limit 300. D. Turn in. Answers is B. Object ahead. This supplementary plate indicates distance to object. It that the warning, prohibition, or instruction of the main sign applies 300 meters ahead. Question 32. What information does this sign convey to drivers? A. Minimum speed limit. B. Recommended speed 50. C. Maximum speed limit. D. Speed camera ahead. Answers is B. Recommended speed 50. This sign indicates a recommended speed of 50. While not mandatory, it suggests a safe and efficient speed for the road conditions. Question 33. What does this sign indicate about the area you are entering? A. Commercial zone. B. Residential area. C. Industrial zone. D. Highway zone. Answers is B. Residential area. This sign marks the beginning of a residential area living zone. Drivers should expect lower speed limits, increased pedestrian activity, and greater caution. Question 34. What does this sign mean regarding the main road's direction? A. Minor road ahead. B. Direction of priority road. C. All roads have priority. D. No priority. Answers is B. Direction of priority road. This supplementary plate direction of the priority road indicates the path of the main priority road at an intersection, helping drivers understand. Question 35. What does this warning sign tell you about the immediate future of the road? A. Smooth traffic. B. Traffic congestion. C. Road closure. D. New road opened. Answers is B. Traffic congestion. This sign warns of traffic congestion ahead. Drivers should prepare to slow down, potentially stop, and maintain a safe following distance. Question 36. What type of facility does this sign indicate? A. Police station. B. First aid post. C. Fire station. D. Fuel station. Answers is B. First aid post. This is a service sign indicating a first aid post nearby. It alerts drivers to locations where medical assistance is available for. Question 37. What does this sign communicate about vehicle movement? A. Free lane choice. B. Lane movement directions. C. Lanes closed. D. End of multi-lanes. Answers is B. Lane movement directions. This sign shows of movement in lanes. It instructs drivers on which lanes they should use to proceed in different directions at an intersection or multi-lane road. Question 38. What service is available when this sign is seen? A. Restaurant. B. Hospital. C. Police. D. Fuel. Answers is B. Hospital. This is a service sign indicating a hospital nearby. It alerts drivers to the presence of a medical facility for or general health care needs. Question 39. What should you do if you encounter a sudden sandstorm while driving in the A. Drive faster to get through it. B. Turn on high beams. C. Slow down and turn on low beam lights. D. Stop on the road immediately. Answers is C. Slow down and turn on low beam lights. In a sandstorm, visibility is severely. You should slow down, turn on your low beam headlights and fog lights if available, and consider finding a safe place to pull over until visibility improves. Question 40. What is the primary function of mirrors while driving? A. To check personal appearance. B. To see only directly behind. C. To observe traffic around your vehicle. D. To help park forward. Answers is C. To observe traffic around your vehicle. Are crucial for observing traffic behind and to the sides of your vehicle, allowing you to be aware of your surroundings, especially when changing lanes, turning, or slowing down. Question 41. In what is the safest following distance under normal conditions? A. 1 car length. B. Ruled. C. As close as possible. D. 3 meters. Answers is B. Rule. The rule is a general guideline for maintaining a safe following distance. In adverse conditions, rain, fog, heavy traffic, this distance should be increased to 3 or 4 seconds. Question 42. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a main road in the A. Leave the vehicle and walk away. B. Move to the hard shoulder. C. Stay in the middle lane. D. Call a friend for help. Answers is B. Move to the hard shoulder. If your vehicle breaks down, try to move it safely to the hard shoulder or off the road. Turn on hazard lights, place warning triangles, and call for assistance. Question 43. Why is it important to check tire pressure regularly? A. To make the car look good. B. For safety and fuel efficiency. C. To increase stopping distance. D. It only matters in winter. Answers is B. For safety and fuel efficiency. Correct tire pressure is vital for road safety, optimal vehicle handling, extended tire life, and better fuel efficiency, or tires can be dangerous. Question 44. What does a continuous white line in the middle of the road mean? A. Overtaking is allowed. B. No crossing or overtaking. C. Yield to oncoming traffic. D. Shared lane for all. Answers is B. No crossing or overtaking. A continuous white line solid line indicates that crossing it is prohibited for overtaking or changing lanes. It is designed to separate traffic flows or mark the edge of the carriageway. Question 45. What is the main danger of driving too close to the vehicle in front? A. Wasting fuel. B. Not enough braking distance. C. Blocking view. D. Annoying other drivers. Answers is B. Not enough braking distance. Driving too close reduces your reaction time and braking distance, significantly increasing the risk of a collision if the vehicle in front suddenly stops. Question 46. When is it permissible to use the hard shoulder on a motorway in the A. To overtake slow vehicles, B. To make a phone call, C. Only for or breakdowns, D. To avoid traffic jams. Answers is C. Only for breakdowns. The hard shoulder is strictly for emergency use only, such as vehicle breakdowns or medical. Using it for any other purpose is illegal and dangerous. Question 47. What should you do when driving in heavy rain in the A. Drive at normal speed, B. Reduce speed, use low beams, C. Use high beam headlights, D. Stop driving immediately. Answers is B. Reduce speed, use low beams. In heavy rain, reduce your speed to avoid aquaplaning, increase following distance, and turn on your low beam headlights and fog lights to improve visibility. Question 48. What is the purpose of flashing your headlights rapidly at another driver? A. To show impatience, B. To greet them, C. To warn of potential danger, D. To ask them to speed up. Answers is C. To warn of potential danger. Rapidly flashing headlights is typically used to warn another driver of a potential hazard or to signal your presence, such as when passing or approaching a blind spot. Question 49. Before starting a journey, what routine checks should you perform on your vehicle? A. Only check fuel, B. Tires, lights, fluid levels, C. Horn only, D. Wipers only. Answers is B. Tires, lights, fluid levels. Regular checks on tires pressure, tread, lights, headlights, brake, indicators, fluid levels, oil, coolant, washer, and brakes ensure your vehicle is safe to drive. Question 50. What is the safest way to change lanes on a multi-lane road? A. Signal, then merge quickly. B. Signal, check mirrors and blind spot. C. Change without signaling if clear. D. Accelerate into the next lane. Answers is B. Signal, check mirrors, and blind spot. The safest method is to signal your intention, check your mirrors and side, and your blind spot shoulder check to ensure the lane is clear before smoothly merging.